final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Caden Wynn. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. To the air, Taylor finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
The Texans set to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Called in left side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw, Taylor. He keeps it and takes off. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And in Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Catch made right side by Coleman. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's Taylor to throw.
at the 45-yard line.
Finds his fullback. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
The
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Orlando.
Back to the well again. Jukes away from one. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
He finds him right side. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the Texans.
They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Wizards take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Wizards will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taylor now. Complete out to the right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Taylor. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Wizards ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got a first to begin the frame. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Caught quick right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Gain of 15 there. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Finds his man over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Wizards take a 2nd quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Wizards break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. The Texans and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Now a give on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Number 81, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle, and they're going to bring him down at the 36. He'll get 16 yards on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard.
They'll run now on 2nd down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. He's going to run for it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Taylor. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. To the air, Taylor. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Throwing, Taylor. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 15.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Throwing here just before halftime. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Plowing up the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. For an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Give now to the running back. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now hold on a moment, folks. We've got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're throwing it. finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He brings it in. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Wizards are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 4-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Taylor finds his fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Wizards.
Here's the long back on the handoff. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Heads out on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. And it's
third and long for him here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work.
That's good.
First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of 29 yards. And
that's complete to Coleman out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Taylor to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Taylor now. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line. There's
a dive up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Taylor. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Wizards making a 9-point advantage. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Wizards make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14.
After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pass play coming here. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one does not go far. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Wizards headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down, Orlando.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to reset those chains.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
We've got a screen to the running back. No, he lost the football. And the Texans have recovered it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Third down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Isn't anybody on the field defensively who sees it better vision than these safeties? So he looked around, I'm going to guess, and decided the best read was to call my own number on that blitz. And a lot of times he'll get the benefit of the doubt, especially, Kate, when he finishes a play like that.
Pass play now. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Wizards ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down, play action. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Oh, he lost the football. And the Texans have recovered it. And they can't cobble a return together. Do have the football. Second on their side of the field. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throwing on seconds. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Punt team on the field.
It's 4th down. They'll take over.
This offense making its way back out now. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives him the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back. It's the handoff. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. Now here he goes. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's a design run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Final timeout called by the Texans. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Taylor. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
So he scooped a fumble, and now he gets home and drops the quarterback for a sack. You know what that tells me about this linebacker? Well, he's not afraid to put his face in the fan and fight through some guys to make some game-changing plays.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Wizards holding on to a field goal lead. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. He'll throw it. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, But it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.